Today, we will travel into the landscape of the father, wound through the lens of Jungian psychology, through the shadow, the inner child, the archetypes, and the spiritual pathways that reconnect you with your own power. You don't need to force anything. Just listen. Allow the words to surround you. Allow your nervous system to settle. Allow your heart to open only as much as it feels safe. The father wound is not simply about whether a father was physically present or absent. It also lives in the emotional experiences we had with him. A father may have been in the same home, yet distant. He may have tried but been emotionally unavailable. He may have been distracted, overwhelmed, or carrying wounds of his own. Children don't understand adult complexity. Children simply feel when something is missing. Children adapt in silence, and those adaptations form the father wound. The father wound forms in those moments when you needed protection but didn't receive it, when you needed emotional safety but felt tension, when you needed reassurance but were met with criticism, when you needed consistency but found unpredictability, when you needed affection but felt coldness, when you needed mirroring but received absence. This wound is not a judgment of your father as a person. It is an acknowledgement of what your inner child felt. Healing begins with honesty. In Jungian psychology, the father is not only a person. He's an archetype, an inner symbol of structure, direction, identity, worthiness, and the masculine principle that helps us form our sense of confidence and capability in the world. The father archetype teaches us, you are valuable, you are capable, you are allowed to take space, you are allowed to exist fully. When this energy is missing or distorted, the adult often struggles with trust, with boundaries, with choosing partners who are emotionally available, with feeling deserving of consistency, with believing in their worth, with feeling safe in love, with knowing how to receive. And yet, none of this means you are broken. It simply means you learned to survive without something that was meant to support you. You adapted. You found ways to cope. Your inner child became strong in ways that took effort and courage. As you breathe now, allow yourself to feel compassion for that younger version of you, the one who tried so hard, the one who carried more than a child should carry, the one who watched adults lose control, lose patience, lose presence, the one who felt responsible for soothing them. That child deserves your gentleness now. Before moving to next part, if you find my videos useful, you can support my work by buying me a coffee. The link is in the description or in my channel description. Jung teaches us that what we do not heal becomes the shadow, the unseen part of us that acts from behind the scenes. The father wound often becomes a shadow in adulthood. It appears in our relationships, especially when we love someone deeply. We may feel drawn to emotionally unavailable partners because the nervous system recognizes the familiar. We may overgive and over-explain, hoping to earn love we should have received freely. We may fear abandonment intensely. We may push people away when they get too close. We may crave someone's presence yet fear depending on them. These are not flaws. These are shadows shaped in childhood. Now bring your awareness to your heart. Notice if there is heaviness. Notice if there is longing. Notice if there is confusion or exhaustion. Just observe, without judgment. You are learning to hold your heart the way you once wished to be held. Let's explore the inner child now. Imagine a younger version of yourself standing before you. They may be smiling or they may be guarded. They may look tired or hopeful or unsure. Approach them gently. They are expecting you. You are the one they have needed all along. Sit with them. Ask silently, what did you need that you didn't receive? Allow the answers to rise naturally. Maybe they needed safety. Maybe they needed praise. Maybe they needed affection. Maybe they needed someone to say, I'm proud of you. Maybe they needed a father who listened. Maybe they needed protection. Whatever comes forward is truth. Now tell this child, I hear you. I see you. You deserved more. You are safe with me now. Feel how the child softens even a little. Healing happens slowly, but it happens. As we continue, let's revisit the father archetype, not your literal father, but the inner masculine presence. This presence represents strength, direction, clarity, discipline, confidence, and the ability to stand tall in the world. If your outer father did not model these qualities, Your psyche stored an incomplete blueprint, but blueprints can be rebuilt. You can form a new inner father, one who supports you, guides you, and protects your boundaries. Imagine a large, gentle, radiant masculine presence behind you now. Not a person you know, but a symbolic force. Feel him placing a protective hand on your shoulder. Feel how your spine straightens. Feel how your body relaxes. Feel how your inner child feels safer in this presence. This is the father energy you deserved. This is the masculine strength that exists within you. Whisper inwardly, I am supported. I am guided. I am safe. Let these words echo in every part of you that once felt unprotected. Now let's enter the realm of healing relationships. When the father wound is unhealed, we may attract partners who recreate the emotional distance of childhood. This is not punishment, it is psychology. The psyche chooses familiar patterns because it hopes to finally rewrite the ending. But you cannot heal the father wound through another person. You heal it within yourself. And once you do, you stop craving the emotionally unavailable. You stop over-functioning in relationships. You stop chasing love. You stop tolerating inconsistency. Your heart begins to crave what is healthy, stable, warm, and reciprocal. Take a deep breath. Feel the shift already happening in your body. Now picture the father figure again, not your literal father, but the symbolic shadow, the unfinished energy. See him standing across from you in a soft, cosmic light. Say silently, I release you from being the source of my validation. I release you from being the measure of my worth. I reclaim my power. I reclaim my confidence. I reclaim myself. Watch as the shadow dissolves gently, not disappearing but transforming into light. This is integration, the essence of Jung's shadow work. The wound becomes wisdom. The scarcity becomes strength. The longing becomes self-love. Now return to your inner child. Take their hand and bring them into your heart. Tell them, you are protected now. You are loved. You are held. I am the parent you always needed. Feel your body warming. Feel your heart expanding. Feel the shift happening at the deepest levels of your consciousness. As we move toward the end of this journey, breathe slowly, deeply, lovingly. You are no longer the child who didn't receive what they needed. You are the adult who can give it now. You are becoming whole. You are integrating the divine masculine and the divine feminine within you. You are rewriting generations of emotional patterns. You are healing at the soul level. For the final moments, rest in this truth. You were never unworthy. You were never unlovable. You were never too much. You were never too little. You were a child who needed softness, and today you finally receive it. You are safe. You are seen. You are strong. You are free. When you're ready, gently return to your breath. Return to your body. Return to your present moment, carrying with you the healing that has already begun and will continue long after this audio ends. You are whole. You are loved. And you are finally home within yourself. To continue watching more videos like this, hit like and subscribe button. If you would like to support my work, there is a link in video description and channel description to buy me a coffee.